what happens in ZV0, basically. Season 1 is like pretty good. Season 2, I will literally come to every episode. Holy shit. So the premise is this man doesn't like real life, right?
Same, but go on.
So randomly he just blinks out of a convenience store. He's somewhere else.
Well, like
he ain't. Man just slowly blinks, right? And then like he's in a different world, right?
Right.
And then he goes exploring and he thinks, oh yeah, I went here for a reason. And he just acts like a fucking idiot for the first episode, thinking he's like OP or some shit, right? Like he thinks he can do anything. Until he realizes, shit, I'm fucking weak. I can't do shit in it.
So not only does he suck in real life, he sucks in this fake life.
Yeah.
Man, that's pain. That's actual pain.
Yeah. And then he gets ganged by 3 thugs, yeah. And then
this just sounds like East London.
Oh no, he gets fucked tremendously. It's worse than real life, but it's better than real life because it's actually interesting. So
that's
he gets.
Rough. You hate to see it.
He 3 people try to mug him, and then this girl with white hair, comes along, saves his ass, and then she gets robbed by some little girl, right? And then the gal is like, hey yo, this was planned, isn't it? And then he was like, nah, right? And then he was like, I will find her with you, right?
Right, yeah.
And then they go try to find the girl who's got it, and then when they find the place, it was like in some slums. She was gonna sell it.
Yeah.
It was like this badge thing that she stole, by the way. And then when then the main guy, Subaru,
Yeah. So
like,
just to be clear, he's chilling around with like a midget girl, right?
Huh?
He's chilling around with like this small girl, right? Who stole the badge.
Oh no, with the silver-haired girl, the white-haired girl, who came along and saved his ass from getting mugged, and then she got mugged by some other girl.
Man, that's rough.
Two
mugging
by the little girl. Yeah. So then he's like, okay, you stay out here. I'm gonna. Yeah. He's like, okay. So we know the girl is in there, but it's silent as fuck, right? So he's like, okay, white-haired girl, you stay out here, and I'm gonna go in, right? He goes in, he gets fucking murdered.
Wait, so he just fucking dies?
He fucking dies, yeah.
Wait,
and then the white girl is like, Subaru, you okay? And then she gets fucking annihilated as well.
Whoa.
And then in an instance, when he's bleeds out to death, well, right before he bleeds out to death, he's like, I will save you, whatever the white-haired girl, I think she called herself Satella at the time.
Yeah. So he's like, he basically just nopes out of life. He's like that fucking, that like black kid from the meme where he's like, he just peace signs out.
Yeah.
And then he's just in this fake world. He's like, dude, I'm clearly the protagonist, and then immediately gets like hardcore mode.
Yeah. And then.
Alright, okay. I'm following.
So when he dies, in an instance, he goes back where he started, from the world.
So it's kind of like a Groundhog Day.
Yeah, he can fucking respawn basically. But he still has the pain. Like he still experiences the pain.
Man, that's rough.
So he doesn't want to fucking die.
Well, obviously.
And then he figures out, shit, I can return by death. But the catch is, whenever he says he can return by death, he can't. He literally can't. But if he says it, the people around him fucking die.
So it's kind of like a catch-22.
Yes, whatever that is.
So no, so it's like, oh, I can basically die as many times as I want, but if I acknowledge that and say it out loud, literally everyone around me dies.
Yeah.
Man,
and then he sees the white-haired girl going past him, yeah, and he calls her Satella because that's what she said as her name, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, Satella, Satella," yeah. And then she's like, "Don't call me by that witch's name." So basically, he just called her fucking Hitler. Or the N-word.
First day on
In
the streets
public.
already using the N-word.
Yeah. So then he goes back in the same alley. He sees the same three mugs. He just tries to ignore them, but then he gets fucking stabbed. And then...
Man can't catch a break.
He goes back in time again, yeah. And then spawns exactly where he started, in front of this merchant, yeah. And he fucking passes out. Because, obviously, dying isn't nice.
Yeah, I can imagine. Wait. So when you say he feels the pain, you mean he feels the pain even after he respawns, basically?
Well, I think so, but I think it's just mostly fear, and he can, like, he still remembers the pain, but...
Oh, fair.
Yeah. And there are a few moments where he just decides, fuck, I want to give up. He just rage quits. Or he just goes insane in
exits
an
the-
episode.
enters
He goes, like,
menu,
insane,
clicks
like, in 3
exit
episodes in the first season. Like... Yeah, and then... Yeah, that's pretty much the first episode, which is like 50 minutes.
So, so at any point...
You need to watch it. It's like my favorite show.
Right, hold on. So, at any moment, does he ever consider, like, man, maybe I should try and get back home?
Wait, what?
In the show, does he ever at one point, when he's there in this, like, weird world, does he ever consider, maybe I should just go back home? Or try and find a way back home?
Well, no. And you will know why he doesn't want to go back in his own world.
Right,
Well,
so...
not like he can anyway. He doesn't even know why he was transported until you figure out why in the second season why.
So, is it, did they explain that in season 1, or is it purely just season 2 shit?
Season 2 explains like all like how he can return by death.
So it took a whole last season to maybe think about probably the most important question.
Yeah.
The first question I would have had is,
and he
why doesn't he try and go back home?
Huh?
No, just saying, like, my immediate question when he gets teleported to this... So is it like a fantasy world, or is it like a...
Yeah, it is like a fantasy world. It's like... Obviously, they don't have phones on shit, yeah?
Like, they have
like
phones and shit.
They don't have phones.
Oh, they don't.
Super is the only one who has a phone, but he can't fucking use it,
Yeah,
obviously.
no servers. No.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Fuck, he's not gonna come back.
No, he's coming back. So,
Yeah.
what's like the actual, like, selling point of this show, I guess? Is it the fact that he just fucking, like,
It's
gets
suffer
ups
porn.
and dips?
It's suffer porn.
It's what, sorry?
It's suffer porn.
Suffer.
Yeah, it's suffer porn.
What
Because
do
he
you
gets
mean by
fucking brutally murdered so many times in the show. In the first season, especially.
What? And that's it?
Well, he obviously tries not to fucking die, and like, he wants to like live the best life. Like, he doesn't want people to die.
Yeah.
Like, who he cares about.
Because he knows the pain. I would imagine.
Yeah.
By that point.
I mean, you can tell, like, man, this guy has it rough.
Imagine like being involuntary. Is it like a? It's not. I would imagine it's not so dissimilar to being a guardian in Destiny, right? You still feel the pain, but you can just come back to life.
Yeah, but he's like he's like the weakest character in the whole fucking world. He has nothing.
He's like not even level 1 type
he has
shit.
to like go around the situations or like go back in time using return by death and think of a different solution Because
So is he like level 1 type shit?
no, he's fucking negative. That's what. Unless you're counting Return by Death as a power,
Well,
then
I
he's
guess-
pretty. If you,
Yeah.
yeah. It's basically like trial and error.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
like Groundhog Day, the anime, but if it was in a different universe.
I definitely know what that meant.
You never seen the film Groundhog Day?
Nope.
It's where the guy like he dies constantly, but he can keep coming back to life, and he's just repeating
yeah.
the same
Yeah.
day over and over again. So is it just repeating the same day, or is it like time still continues? He just respawns.
What do you mean? What's the difference?
Well, say like this did you say Silverhead girl?
Yeah. Her
Right,
name's
so-
Amelia.
Okay, so when this girl goes to the store and she says she picks up a peach, at that time she picks up a peach, he dies. When he respawns, does she have to go back to the store, or is she there
Yes.
holding the peach? So it resets
It's a constant
time as well.
loop.
So it's like a time loop.
Yeah, he basically goes exactly back in time.
So it's like from like Doctor Strange. It's like a time loop.
Yes.
You ever seen Doctor Strange?
I know the name, but I think I saw like one episode, but I was half asleep.
No, it's the film Doctor Strange, like the Marvel shit.
Oh. I don't watch many films
Fair.
or shows.
That's why.
Hey, about the